Oh, there's a deer. I didn't see it. It was right there, darn it. They're hard to see now because they get that dark kind of coat on them. It really blends in with the leaves. He was standing right alongside the road there. Holy cow. We passed one car back there. It must be a archery hunter back there. Miserable day today. What's the temperature today? Let me look here. 41. 41 I have for the temperature. And it's rainy, misty, wet, that damp, wet feeling. It's kind of raining. Just enough you got to keep the wipers on. But not so hard that you need them going real fast. But anyway, it's raining. I'm heading up to the tire place. Got to get my van inspected this morning. Hopefully it's not too much. Got a feeling, well, like I said before, might end up with tires. I think the brakes are okay, but you never know what they'll find. And then this morning I was going to take a shower, and I didn't have any hot water, so I looked. I didn't see the breakers seem to be okay. Like, remember last year or year before, I thought my hot water tank went bad. Here the breaker just kicked off. So I bought a new hot water tank then and didn't even have to put it in because it was just a breaker. Well, I kept that tank, so I have a brand new hot water tank already. If I have to change it out, then I'll get somebody to... I got somebody in mind that might be able to do it. My son, I hate to ask him with his thumb all messed up, so I'll see when I get home. All I know is I didn't have hot water this morning when I went to take a shower. So, always something. Always something. My kitchen faucet, I got to put a new one of them in too. My son said he could do that. I haven't got the faucet yet though. It's leaking a little bit. When you use it, it leaks a little. Gets on the floor. It's not a major crisis, but it's a pain in the rear. So the list goes on. When you own a home, you always got something to fix. Anyway, and it always seems to come all at once too, you know. You know how that is. Couldn't be just one thing, it's got to be three. Where the trouble comes in threes or something. So I got the inspection, hot water tank, and a leaky faucet. But we'll get them one at a time. Today we'll get the inspection done. I'm just going to tell them whatever needs done, do it. Whatever it costs, that's what it costs. Well, we're coming up on my parking place. I didn't see nobody in it. Not yet, anyway. But I don't have time to stop. I gotta be up to Du Bois. Oh yeah, there is somebody in there. There's somebody in my parking place again. Looks like the same car, maybe. No, I don't think it's the same car, but it must have a deer stand back in there somewhere. I think turkey starts November 1st. I didn't see or hear of anybody that I know that got a deer yet, but on the other hand, I haven't really been paying much attention. Usually, believe it or not, my mother used to keep me in the news, in the local news. She kept me informed. Local news and the family news. Now I don't know what's going on since she is gone. She was my source for the latest happenings. Now I don't have one. I sure do miss her. I was looking at pictures of her yesterday. I was looking through my videos and ran across a couple videos that I made for YouTube that had my mother in. I'm glad I have those to watch, go back and watch. Well. See any more deer? We didn't see any more. The other night, my son and I were coming back this road. We were in his truck and a whole big flock of turkey was right on the road. Of course, I don't have a camera with me at the time. Or wasn't ready anyway. Oop, my phone. Getting a message on my phone. Probably Harbor Freight advertisement. Every 15 minutes. Seems like they send out a whole lot of text messages. Harbor Freight and Rural King. Give them your email and you'll be getting them. Advertisements 4 or 5 times a day. Seems like. It's a dark, gloomy day. Look how dark it is. It don't look dark on the video, but it's really dark and gloomy. It's 10 after 8 in the morning here now. My appointment's for 9. But, you know, I like to get there a little early always. Get in and get this over with. I brought my iPad with me. And I gotta remember to take my reading glasses in. And then I can read a book or something while I'm in there waiting. Last time I was up here, I forgot my reading glasses. I couldn't read any of the books they had in the waiting room. Well, I did, but I could, but it was a strain and not an enjoyable experience. So anyway, I'll let you go. I'll let you know how I made out. I'll be back. Well, I'm up here a little bit early. Put my microphone down here. And I'll yell so you can hear me good. A little early, so I'm sitting up here. Cooper's was right down that way. Can't really see it. I guess you can see it from here, but I'm sitting at True Value Ace Hardware. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, man. So I'm sitting here. I actually got my, it's a miracle. I actually have my good legal registration and my good legal insurance. Usually I end up, like last year, I went to get inspection and found out my registration was expired. So I had to go get that fixed before I went for inspection. It's always something I forget. But I got good insurance. Well, I always have good insurance, but I don't always have the card. I lose the card. But this year I got the card. I got the new card, the good card, and I got the registration. I think it's good till September next year. And my insurance is good till December of this year. Because I pay twice a year on my car insurance. It's about $425, $435 every 6 months, I think, for just compensation. Comprehensive, I guess they call it, right? Like if you have a broken windshield or something. So I have towing, comprehensive, and it's about $900 a year for me. For this van, which is about typical, I guess, for Pennsylvania drivers. My son's is insanely high, but he's got a lot of tickets and stuff. Plus he has cars that are considered high performance, you know. But anyway, I got all that set. I'm ready to go. I'm watching Du Bois come alive this morning. Traffic's starting to pick up. Everybody's getting going to work. Wherever they work. A lot of little places to work in Du Bois. Couple factories, but the YMCA is right over here. So I see a lot of people walking that way with like gym bags and stuff. There's a guy right there in front of me. He looks like he's going to the gym. I used to go to the YMCA there, but I don't anymore. I should go back. But I used to live up here, so it wasn't so bad. But now I live, you know. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I find out what the bill is, what the results of my inspection are. That's a nice little tree there, here in the Ace parking lot, Ace Hardware parking lot. What is that? Does anybody know? Are those apples? They're not apples. I don't know if it's a crab apple tree of some sort. There's the root, the trunk. What kind of tree is that, do you know? It's really got a Christmassy look to it. Nice tree. I know I have some members here, members of the community that used to be from Du Bois or are familiar with Du Bois. So I just wanted to show you Cooper Tire. That's the place right over there. Cooper Tire. That's where I got my inspection done. That place has been here in Du Bois for, I don't know, almost 50 years. Well, no, since 1940 something, I think. 1947 or something like that. He has a picture in there when they first put the building in, I think. But I remember going there when I was like 16 years old, when I had my first car. I went there to get things done. I wasn't a regular there, but pretty much a regular there now. That's about where I go. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. So my van didn't need anything. Everything was good. Tires were good, brakes were good, everything was good. So it was $59.31, I think, for just a regular, just standard inspection. Well, that's good news. I was afraid I was going to need $500 worth of tires or something. I don't want to put new tires on it. I probably could use a couple soon, but I'm probably going to trade this in. I'm going to trade this in pretty soon for a truck, so I don't want to stick any money in it, so I'm glad I didn't have to. So I know everything is safe. That's the one thing I know a lot of you said they didn't have a state inspection, like Florida, Ohio, and stuff, but I don't know, I kind of think it's a good thing, because I know I lived in Florida and there was some awful pieces of junk driving on the road. Maybe I think it's a good thing that to get your vehicle checked out at least once a year. I don't like government, I don't like laws, but some things gotta be, you know. Anyway, that's a subject for another time. So I guess I'm gonna head home. I got nothing else to do up here. Go home and see what's going on with that stupid hot water tank. So everybody, gas up here is $3.19. I think I'm gonna take this route. Oh, bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy roads. We'll take Maple Avenue, get out of here. What time is it? 9:30. I got there about 5 minutes to 9. They took it in right away, and at 20 after 9 they were done. So I took my iPad in. I no sooner started reading a book and it was done. Always good when stuff works out like that. Alright, everybody, have a great day. Stay frosty. Deal out. Turkey, 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 turkeys. Lots of turkeys. Turkeys, turkeys, turkeys. Yay, turkeys. Boy, them are nice ones. The big fat ones. Oh, they're off in the woods now. Well, that's cool. There's probably... Oh, they're right there. I don't want to take the camera out of the mount, though. They're right there walking. Maybe you can see them. See them there walking. Pretty cool.